guys, welcome back to Nomad with me, Sid, and we're still at the village. So I started having a little fertile round and then realised that maybe I should do it on camera because there might be something interesting. Now, what I did try to do was try to trade this guy, but he's picky about his princesses. He also wasn't overly happy with the fact that I was trying to trade him his own princesses out of his own hives. So yeah, that didn't go down too well. We'll have those though. I'm not bothered about pollen. So let's see, what else have we got around here? We've got Tinker's Guy. Anything useful in there? Wide guard, wooden crossbar, bone, cactus blade. I don't think there's usually not a huge amount in here which is of any great use. And this one is no exception. Certainly not later game anyway. So I think this guy here is a blacksmith, or it's either a blacksmith or an undertaker. Let me just grab some of this stuff. Right. And what I want to do this episode, apart from pillage the village and grab any useful foodstuffs they might have. Yes, it's a blacksmith. It's goody good. Well, we'll have that. Anything else useful? Absolutely nothing. Sir, your goods suck. They're rubbish. Sort your act out. You're a blacksmith, not a thorn merchant. God, I hate it when you get these. The blacksmiths are uncommon enough. Oops. Alright, let's go and just grab some of this lot while we're here. What are these? Carrots. Carrots? I'm not going to bother. And we'll go and, is that, I'm trying to think, that looks like a normal church. One of those might be a Thorncraft church. So we'll check that out anyway while we're here, and then we'll move on our merry way down the road. Like the littlest hobo. Yeah, I'm munching bamboo shoots at the moment. They seem quite plentiful in this area. Right, what have we got here then? Can't get it. Alright. It's going to be like that, are you? Right, what have we got here? Oh, yeah, definitely, this is a Thorncraft tower. So there might be something worthwhile up here. Ah, yeah, that will save me crafting one. Now, I think, what do you... I need 9 of those. Is it worth it? Probably not. We'll have the other stuff, and we'll have your glowstone as well, mate. Don't mind, dear. Oh, the fine art. Now, that's going to be a normal church, then. That, I don't think is going to be anything special. No, that's just one of those. You get to recognise the buildings in villages after a while, though. They're fairly standardised. Right. Oh, well. Oh, I wanted to see if there was any more food, didn't I? What have you got for me to eat, good sirs? Let's have a look. Let's find somewhere to stand and look at the map. That's probably the... Yeah, there's some there. No, I've been there. So that's that one. I have raided that one, haven't I? I have, yes. So that leaves 3 over here. Okay, we'll look at those quickly, and then we'll move on. Oh, there's more biomes to see, more places to go. Yeah, there we go. There's some over there will have that wheat. The pigs will be safe for the time being, because I've got lots of meat in my pack. And thank God it doesn't go off like it does in TFC. Thank you. Thank you. Boom, boom. Don't mind if I do, sir. Thank you very much. I'm not bothering with potatoes and carrots because they're not the most filling foods in this. I probably, let's have a look. Let's get rid of you. Where's my hunter's backpack? Do you not go in there? No? Which one do you go in then? Do you go in the forester's backpack? Yeah, it looks like you do. So we'll have rid of all them seedies. We'll stick that in them. Get rid of that. And that. I can't be bothered to sort all that lot out. We'll just dump all this off and trog on our merry way. So anyway, everybody had a good week. Mine has been on and off, interesting, mixed kind of week, really. Oh, I don't need that gravestone either. I'm quite capable of getting my own by dying. Yeah, it's been an on and off week. Work's been one of those. It's been kind of one day, ooh, good work, enjoying myself, and then another day it's been a little bit dull and tedious. But then again, no one ever claimed that work was meant to be enjoyed, so we'll carry on this way. So, and if work was meant to be enjoyed, of course, it wouldn't be work, it'd be fun. I mean, it's always a bonus when you actually do enjoy your work. That kind of goes without saying, really. Oh, sun's going down, so we're going to need to stick a bed down soon. I think that looks like candleberry. Is that? Yeah, candleberry. I'm not going to bother with that at this time. Okay, where to go? Where to go? Anything interesting? Love the fact they get these brown things on the rubber leaves now as well. We'll just whack me bed down and we'll sleep under the stars tonight. Oh, and it's raining. Lovely. F3A. Load, damn you. Right, let's see what we got. What have we got? I think this is just a normal, or relatively normal forest area. I don't think it's got anything particularly exciting going on here. But we will have a quick peek. It's stopped raining. Just managed to sleep in time to turn that off. Yeah, it's not more food. Not the most effective food, admittedly, but I can keep munching it. And one of the things I want to do is, now I've got some redstone, not a lot, but it's enough to do what I want at this instance, is I want to start looking at some more high-tech camping gear, I suppose. Looks like this island, what biome is this anyway? Just a woodland. Yeah, so extra utilities adds a whole load of generators, and there is a couple which look quite interesting. One is the survivalist generator, which would seem oddly appropriate to the kind of role we're playing in this LP. And once I've got that, then I can kind of build things like, you know, a redstone furnace to cook my food, rather, so every time I stop I'm not having to use coal, building bog standard furnaces and such. And you know, obviously, instead of pulling out having to build up the entire T-con pulverizer, not pulverizer, Tinker's Construct furnace thingy is technical, then I can just do what we got here. Step. I can have a pulverizer or something, for example, which, you know, will allow me to double my ores without having to build a huge multi-block construct every time. So I think I'm going to just move on and just see if this landmass gets much bigger. If I see anything interesting, I will come back, and next time we come back we're going to stop and how? He says if I see anything interesting. Oh look, something interesting. Oh, and a chasm. This might be interesting as well. What do you look like? Coal. The chest down there. You've just become interesting. I'm going to do the what shall we do first? The chasm. Let's have a look, see if the chasm's got any easy peasy ways down it. Oh, an interesting cave. This might be a good place to set up a base camp. And oh, poor doggy. Sparky was fireballed by a witch. God, thank God witches don't fireball. They're bad enough with the potions. Sparky. I love the fact that the dog statues have dog names as well. But what I'm hoping for here is a saddle. Because these horses out there, and so far I have been singularly unsuccessful in finding a saddle anywhere in this bloody map. It's a good job they didn't put wooden pressure plates down there, because this trick would never work. Savannah Plateau. Oh, we'll have you. We'll have the iron. Let me just pop that down there. Oh, we'll have that. Safari net, not really of much use. Iron. Come on. Thank you. Shiny ingot, useful, and gold, very useful. Well, that was good. Didn't have my saddle. I'm going to have to go horseless again for a while, but you never know, I might find a saddle down here. I did actually mean, I can't remember whether I've checked this or not. Let me just have a look and go saddle. Smelt horse armour in a crucible, that will give you a 25% chance of a saddle. Gold or iron, obviously. Alright, well if you find any horse armour, we'll have it then. Alright, well I think I'm going to set myself up a little base camp here. So I'll get that sorted and I will be back with you in a moment. Okay guys, well welcome to the Lerv house, as it's going to have to be known because I had eucalyptus and it makes this rather nice pink wood with this love heart door. So let's quickly, where are we? Waypoints, new waypoint, base camp Lerv, colour pink. Why not, after all? Okay, here we go, base camp Lerv. So the first thing I want to do before we have a look at that other cave, if I have a look on camera at all, is have a look at generators. Now there are a bunch, but the one, there's a furnace generator, lava generator, ender generator, all these, culinary generator for food, and potions generator, solar generator, TNT generator, great fun if you haven't ever built one of those, build one, the fun. Pink generator, which fuels itself off pink things. High temperature furnace, and the nether star generator for the people who really want to show off. But what I want is the survivalist generator, which is just cobble, a furnace, iron, and 2 redstone. So let me go and check what I've got where. I've got my cobble, I've got iron in my other little baggy thing. I need 2 of those precious redstone, because that's all I have. Take some coal, because I think that's, I think it can burn all sorts of stuff, this generator actually. So, where's my miner's backpack? Backpack. Give me an iron ingot. And it should be, so we need a furnace to start off with. cobble. That and iron. Was that it? No? Almost. And that gives us the survivalist generator. Now, the real nice thing with these, let me just pop you outside, get the Jenny going, is this will hold 500,000 RF. I think it can cook just about anything. Into anything that burns, basically. So if I go in here, for example, I've got some fences, a few random planks, anything else in here that is combustible? Doesn't look like it. So I don't have to. I don't have to use all my precious coal, which is going to be pretty handy. And you can see it's building up now. When you harvest this with a pick, it maintains its power, so I can charge this up. In fact, let me get that over. It's not getting a huge amount of power, and it's fairly slow, but it's pretty flexible. Now, let me get that back. The other stone which will be useful would be the redstone furnace, or is it the lead? There we go, redstone furnace. Now this is a little more complicated because obviously we need some copper. We need 2 redstone for that. We need a redstone. We need to make glass, and iron is fine. Gold is fine, and bricks. I'm not sure whether we've got any clay or not, to be honest. But if not, I bet there's a whole load down there. Let's have a look. Clay. Nothing jumping at me there. And nothing jumping at me there, so I'd need 8 clay, which is a couple of blocks worth, and we can get this up and running and working. So let me just have a quick hello. I tell you, the gods are smiling on me today. That's exactly enough. I don't need any more. But of course I do need a bog standard furnace to make it. Oops. Give me that back. Bog standard furnace. Oh well, we can't have everything. Well, actually, you can have everything if you're fortunate, but pop it there. One of them. So that's off. That is, I mean, generating power off sticks in its own right is pretty useful. As I say, not brilliant power output, but we're not looking for that. We're looking for survival utilities. Now, while that's doing, let me just eat some scran, and let's go and have a quick look at this chest at the bottom of this ravine, and have a look at this ravine. In fact, I think it's over here. Yep, let's try doing it this way then. Break in that way. What we got? We got what looks to be a fairly good cave off the bat. I'll block that off, though, because we don't want any unwelcome guests coming through there. We'll have a look at that later. More crap. I don't know why I bother. I know that I will never get a saddle in this game. Oh, hello. More cave. Oh, it's certainly got potential. There's a few bits and pieces. I should have cleared that before I came in here, shouldn't I? Oh well, you live and learn. Or in my case, you don't learn. Hey, get up and up and up there. We'll just have that. Oh, another level. One day I'll get to the point where I can enchant something. Seems clear that way that has got. I promise I'm not going to actually go caving. I'm just having a little look. Honest. Right, yeah. Get me back out of here. I may cave off camera. I may cave on camera. Let me know. I mean, if you prefer to see me caving, that's fine. I don't mind doing it. I'm certainly quite derpy when it comes to the old caving. Ooh, flying grapes by the looks of it. Where's my food? Hunter's backpack. Give me those. They'll keep me going. Yeah, so let's go and have a look how that furnace is going, and let's get this redstone furnace done, and that will be. Pardon you, did you just break wind or something? Horse, huh? Oh, you don't want me to get on, do you? Not there's a point, because I ain't got a saddle. I'm a sad, saddleless person. Oh, it's charging. It's charging up. Right. So, we're going to need to make 2 of those. We also need to make machine. Oh, I need glass. 4 of. It's actually not that bad, this scavenging and nomadic lifestyle, it has to be said. Let's not waste that coal. Let's not leave holes everywhere for me to fall in when I'm running away from something that's trying to kill me. Which is very likely. So that's our glass going. We're going to want some iron and gold. So I need 4 iron. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 gold. 3 redstone. Now I think I've got some more redstone in the actual shed as well. Yeah, there's 3 redstone there. So what time? Sleep time. It's sleepy time. So once I've got these done, I suppose the only other main machine that is going to be particularly useful is going to be the pulverizer. Just for using when I don't want to, as I say, have to what's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, take that glass. Bang, make me a machine frame. No. Bang, make me a machine frame, thank you. Need some copper out. 2 of those. And I think, yep, we have the redstone furnace, so we're getting a little bit automated now. And if I pop the redstone furnace down here, it's charging up off of this. No cables, just plonk it down and it does its thing. And I can have a look in my hunter's backpack and see what we've got. I think I'm going to need to make bread again. I'm not going to do that on camera though, because it is tedious as hell to watch. For one, I've got to find out where I stashed everything. There's your pot. There's your... Where's the pestle and mortar gone? Like those 64 wheat. I've got some bread. Oh, I've got baked potatoes, so that's not too bad either. I can't find my pestle and mortar. Pestle. It's probably directly. There's my juicer. There's my skillet. My pot. No sign of that pestle and mortar anywhere. It can't actually be in those because they don't take it. I've got loads of these hearts. I'm going to have to go to the nether at some point. I'm going to try and figure out what the hell I did with the pestle and mortar, and I will be back with you in a moment. Okay, I've just looked at the time. We are trogging along, so a couple of things left to do for today's episode. First thing is to mention the word of the week, which is gentacular. And it's one of my favourite words, or I should say it's one of my favourite meals, because gentacular pertains to breakfast. So it comes from the Latin gentaculum, which is from the Latin for fast, and culum, things. So you would have a post-gentacular walk, for example, to walk off your breakfast. Or you may refer to some food as being gentacular. So I had some gentacular cornflakes, and yeah, so slightly more useful word. I think a couple of the words I've been using in the last 2 episodes have been particularly unuseful. Now, I'm just going to go, because I'm not sure whether I've actually done this on camera, but if you get wheat, now the temptation is to make a row of 3 on your crafting bench and get bread. Bang, done, easy. And yeah, you can do that, but you just only got 1/3 of the bread you could have actually got. So if you're prepared to go and you get pestle and mortar, that's dead easy to make. Oops, if we can get the dead easy to make, just a smooth stone and a stick. You whack that in your crafting bench with your wheat, and that gives you flour. So that's the first thing you're going to need. You're then going to want to get some salt, and you're going to want the same amount of salt as you have flour. So if you get a bucket, or you can put a bucket of water. Let me show you this again. Let's get 2 buckets. If I were to get my pot and put a bucket of water in there, I would get a salt. If I take the pot out of the equation, I get 4 fresh waters. And if I put those 4 fresh waters in there, I get 4 salts. Again, just saves time, saves effort all around. So what we need to do is make a bunch of these. I'm not going to make them all on camera, I'll do the rest off, but I'll just make a bunch. And we put those in, whack those in with the pot, bang, there's your salt. And then the last thing you need is, again, buckets of water. Turn those into fresh water just to get the maximum return on your effort. And we need a mixing bowl, I think it is. And I don't think I've got one of those. I think I've just made these the inefficient way. Yes, there we go. So we use the flour with water and salt and a mixing bowl. Now the mixing bowl is just wood and sticks. So I've got through everything I need there. Bang, bang, wood and a stick makes me a mixing bowl. I stick my flour in, my salt in, my water in, and it gives me dough. So 8 wheat became 8 dough, which you whack the dough in the furnace, and that cooks up and, would you believe, becomes bread. Amazing, eh? And obviously we're now doing this just off the power we've stashed in here. I'm going to, as I say, off camera, I'm going to get this filled right up with whatever I can cook in there, and I'll make myself a stack of burgers or something just to be going with. Now that's a nourishing light meal. If you were to toast it, so cook it again, it actually provides a half a haunch. But let me just do one, because I can't remember whether I think it's toasty bread I need for the burgers. So that's a nourishing light meal, but that will actually provide 1/2 a hunger more than that. So just useful survival tips when you're out in the Magic Farm world. But I think we've managed to prove that you can survive on forage alone. These villages have been useful, but without them I would still be okay. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Do let me know in the comments what you'd like me to do, whether you want me to go off and do the caving on camera, or whether you want me to move on and try and find some different biomes. And until next time, thanks for watching, and bye for now.